Hey audio listener, welcome to Jacob's Lab, an Avenue Studios production. Check out our Patreon and Locals community for exclusive content, access to our private Discord, and so much more. And don't forget to review our podcast to help spread the word. And now, let's dive into the adventure.
But this is not Bomb Squad. This is Jacob's Laboratory.
An unmasked experience. All right, we're starting good. All right, silence in 3, 2, 1.
She's perfect. She fits right in with all of us.
Yep. I'm sure I can find something in there.
That just makes me so excited. Though.
It's
I am so excited for Michelle to give birth.
I'm happy for you.
Those sounds.
I'm thinking like, and this is why parents don't sleep at night.
Oh, I sleep.
Okay.
I love those sounds.
People like me don't sleep.
It's interesting. I love those sounds.
I like them in theory.
Like outside their
at 2 a.m. when I have to get up in 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, they don't sleep in my room.
I think the reason I sleep is because I know.
Yeah, I mean, only for the.
That's why Michelle sleeps, because I get up.
All right.
All right. Oh, and also for our listeners, we have a beautiful newborn joining our session, and she'll be playing the wolf. Misha.
Nice.
So if you hear hiccups,
it's Misha.
Misha has hiccups.
Misha has hiccups. Or maybe hungry randomly, which fits with a wolf. All right, advantage 5. Rolling.
She just punched the mic. So.
All right, I can hold her, or
I mean, I'll hold her.
I know anybody here. Let's press her around. I was like, I'll hold her. There's also 2 other people here probably willing to hold her.
Very much so.
Anyhow.
Don't
let Jake hold her. It'll be good luck. He'll roll net 20s against us all the time.
Hopefully we won't be doing too much opposing.
Yeah. Phones.
Mine's on silent.
All right. Good. My turn.
Mine's already open.
Clip
hopefully
that, Michelle.
Next time I can have one. What?
With no context, please.
No context. I love my wife. Wait, what?
Phew.
I'm
just playing around with sounds.
That's all right. I love talking
exploded.
to Michelle. I hope she enjoys the little moments when I talk to her.
Yeah, she loves all of it. She's really enjoying being part of it, but not
because she's here.
Being forefront. She's very back.
You're here, mush.
Background. She loves it.
This is fascinating.
Onward, ever forward we go.
Last night, you guys were in strife with one another after a Baryonyx challenge. It is the next morning.
I hate to derail you already.
Good.
Because the trap is gone.
Yes.
And we had talked off mic that we know the trap is gone.
Yes.
Casimir is losing his everything.
Yep.
Because that means that someone penetrated our shielding in some way, shape, or form.
He had it on
It was on the top.
on a
But our
workbench.
shielding is still, isn't it over?
Okay. I'll argue with that.
I don't know. You tell me. Casimir also.
I mean, you guys don't seem to have
that.
to walk through a shield,
right?
So I wouldn't say your shielding
Someone
is up.
penetrated
Your personal bubble.
or even he's perfectly comfortable with the idea that there's some advanced technology that has zapped it out, which makes him even more nervous than somebody sneaking in and stealing it.
What You don't know how it got took.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I agree.
And I'm not telling you.
Understood.
Well, I mean, if you roll high enough, I will.
Well, you tell me. I'm not even rolling to see how it got taken. It's the fact that it was taken.
Right. Yeah.
While we're fighting, like that.
Okay.
To me.
So not the next morning. We're gonna do a quick little section here, my wonderful listeners and people, of the night before. Real quick, we get back to the ship, and Shukaku tells you that there is the trap's gone.
Yeah.
What would Casimir do?
Immediate. First of all, he'd turn on some classic Russian techno music just to make himself feel better.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, he would want all the bots, especially Shukaku's special bots, doing a full sweep. Whatever they could figure out that's happened, he wants Gen on whatever. Just basically a full security sweep. Probably talking with Ro as well and Kat, like
double
everybody.
Sixes.
For good or for ill.
I feel like Ro would be like, I will not be leaving the top of the ship tonight. I will be patrolling tonight.
Spasiba. We have to do a full sweep, and I don't even know at this point. If we can detect anything, but the fact that something was taken from the top of our ships we need to do something. Full security sweep scans everything, every camera, every kind of sensor that we have needs to be checked and see if we found who took this.
You stay up here. I will go down to the armory and get some weapons, and I will be back. I will take the first shift.
Well, give me a perception roll first of investigating. I'll give you advantage 5 because you're gonna have bots. Whoa. You're gonna have Gen on the computers, rechecking. You don't really have outside cameras, I'd say, but checking inside cameras and sensors.
All right.
And I'm assuming you guys would probably be help. You guys, as in Cass and Galen, would be helping.
Did Cass get fixed up?
I'd say you're sore and damaged, but I think when we left off, you were fixing yourself, and I think Shukaku also rolled heal on that. So
yeah.
I think you're still kind of like zippy, maybe a little bit, because that was kind of a rough experience. I mean, he was wrecking on you, so.
Well, he ripped out my head or something, right? Or my
your throat.
I grabbed it.
Or
more like the spinal cord.
Yeah.
Like he pulled the main cords.
It was rough.
Yeah. 2 of them were 6s, so we got a 19 on the D20 and a 6.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
So that's 25 so far.
Ooh, loving it.
Another 6.
There it is. 31.
Come on.
Let's do this.
33 total.
Yeah, man.
So, are you using Misha too? Are you attempting to use Misha?
Is her leg healed? Because last I knew, her leg was being surgically applied.
It is a boy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a boy.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's fine. I feel like Ro needs to call her a girl.
I speak Romance languages, and ending A indicates feminine.
Correct, but it's a Russian name.
I know.
That's perfect, though. I love that.
That was Katie calling her, not Ro. Ro would know.
I think based on the fight and how we actually connected there for a bit, he's around with me. Yeah.
Okay. So Misha picks up a strange scent and follows it to the tail, but can't seem. It doesn't. It's gone.
Basically,
the tail of the ship.
The water.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it jumped off.
Did he specifically follow a trail from the top of the ship down?
Yeah, oh yeah, right from where the trap was.
Well, I feel like Casimir and Misha are standing on the tail looking out over the water. I suppose that means it wasn't some kind of advanced technology. Some kind of teleportation.
Can Ro come in over the comms and just be like, Volokov, could this have been an aerial attack? Could they have dropped in straight from the top? I mean, we've seen pterodactyls, we've seen sea going life forms. Who's to say they cannot fly and swim?
Nah. Did Misha... He only picked up a trail from Shukaku's bench down.
Yep, and you wouldn't know that it's two from two or both.
So but there's just kind of a...
There's a line, pretty much.
There's a line.
That's what you've gathered. And Gen checks the sensors and finds the same kind of senses.
Okay. Well, whatever it was left a scent, which means it was walking or crawling. So you could be right. It could have been dropped in from above. We were a little preoccupied. I don't know, I almost feel a little better that they physically came and took it.
What about the woman?
The lavender woman.
Forgive me, I just couldn't take Dan's face right then.
Sorry, I was deep in character.
You were
right
so
there.
mad. You hate her.
Tell Shukaku to shut this music off.
Volokov, who's to say that she cannot enter our world? What if she is not a figment of our imagination? What if she is a being on this place?
I would not say I'm comfortable, but it is certainly a possibility, but why would she take the trap?
We need to consider all our options. Maybe Misha was a threat to her. Maybe... I don't know.
I'm gonna look at Misha when Rose says that.
Yep. Do you have stats for Misha?
Yes. Right here. Misha, settle.
Give me a...
Yeah, I got him all set up here.
The equivalent to an intimidation, persuasion.
The equivalent to a persuasion. He has presence.
Presence. Give me a presence.
Okay.
I wasn't sure what you had, so
Yeah.
that's why I said that.
No, you're good.
That's
Just
a beautiful.
straight,
That's a beautiful
any
thing about open
disadvantage or
legend.
Advantage, yeah.
Straight.
I'm gonna say that Cass is sleeping with the cattle right now.
Probably repairing.
Yeah. Because I figure you guys are talking by yourself.
I'm laughing because it's like dot sleeping with the cat.
Yeah.
Dot,
And
dot.
and Shukaku is just trying to decipher that stone or metallic object.
Yes.
He's got his headphones on with this
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep. This is his interjection, but
Yeah.
he forgot it's on the speakers, so it's like.
Ryan, I'm rolling your dice right now, and it just gave me a nat 20. Not sure if that's good or
Hey.
bad, but we're at a 25 so far. That would be 38 total.
As you're talking about accusing the lavender lady, Galen, as you're talking about accusing the lavender lady, Misha actually lets out a growl.
I'm sorry, Misha. She kind of backs away slightly, noticing that she's offended him.
I said she. It is a male.
It's fine.
For all of our listeners, Misha
is a boy wolf.
boy puppy dog. He's well equipped.
There's so many things.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks. Thanks for that.
I'm trying to find the best way to say it.
It's been waiting how many episodes? Look at these
Terrible.
tiny
We've
little
been a-
boys across the table from me. Everybody just reverted to the age of 12.
We've been apart for 2 months. This is
I
just
know.
so exciting.
It's been a hectic 2
I'm
months.
laughing at a joke in my head. I'm not going to say it
That's
out loud.
all right, yeah.
Whatever you're thinking,
That's it.
that was good. And it was great. Yeah, okay. I was curious, am I getting the sense of he's growling for that at row for what she's saying?
Roll me perception. I think it's the best way to do it.
Ryan, your dice gave me another nat 20.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
23 total. 27 total.
Yeah.
I am the wolf whisperer.
Well, and this is part of your bonding. You're understanding him. And yeah. And actually, as you do so, you get the small salt of lavender to your nostrils.
I don't like this, Misha. But I'll trust your judgment.
Misha looks at you dead in the eyes. And then sits down.
Spasiba. Well,
Do you want me to patrol on top of the ship? Or will you let me go into the jungle?
no?
Why not?
How do you feel?
I was not injured. I can take the twins, I can take someone, I don't know. But I know Cass can't really come right now, but...
Nah. I think, Ro, that right now we need to focus on home. This is home right now. We were away and someone came into our home and took something. We need to take some time. Let us all recover. Cass is very injured. I think we need to set up a perimeter. Let us all take watches. Gen, are you there?
Yes.
Make sure that all of power is sent. I don't know. You know what I mean. But all power is sent to security and to any kind of shielding we can provide.
That'll take longer for us to repair.
I think that's all right. Better that we are safe and we repair slowly.
Do you want me to activate the force shields?
What would that provide for us in terms of defense?
A barrier.
Only against physical?
Yes.
I welcome more information from the Lavender Woman. It's the only way we can figure out more about this island, what we are getting into. A physical barrier is enough. I will patrol the first watch.
I'm actually leaning against the barrier, simply monitoring.
I am prepared for that.
Very good. Let us not put up the barrier yet. Let us just have whatever kind of monitoring security that we can, that the ship can provide. Ro will take first watch.
Alright.
I think you're right, Ro. Intel from any source is good, as long as we take it with a grain of salt.
Alright, so Ro takes the... Galen takes the first watch. And it is uneventful.
Can she just like... So she's still pretty mad that Shukaku walked away from her when she tried to extend an olive branch after he really helped save her from the baryonyx. So I want her patrol to just very regularly walk by him, and she just very much gives whatever kind of cold shoulder, I mean, and just, she's gonna be walking by him and just not, just give her best junior high shrug.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just so annoyed.
You think he notices?
I
The
think
DM
he
said
knows.
you think.
The LM said he seems like he notices or cares at all what you're saying.
Love it.
Are you I mean, okay, so we were already partway through the night. Are you just doing the whole night and risking a level of exhaustion? Or are you...
Casimir would definitely step in to
Okay,
make sure.
so
I think I am going to go as long as I can, because she is like, she's amped up in adrenaline from the attack.
Right.
Like that type of thing energizes her. She's ready for anything, and I think she's gonna go until Volokov comes and basically says, "You are relieved.
Okay.
Go to your bunk."
Fair enough.
At whatever time he sees fit.
Is there anything else you want to do on your watch besides watch?
No, other than noting that she's kind of like very on. Like she's even jogging up the stairs. She's jogging across the top of the ship. She's sliding down the side. She's kind of making a little obstacle course out of this.
Parkour.
Yeah. I see another character kind of influencing my. More to come with that, but yeah. So I think she's more active than she needs to be on a midnight patrol watch.
Yeah.
She's a little extra right now.
Burning some extra stress off.
Nice.
In the true Spaladin way.
Yeah. All right. So Casimir, are you bringing Misha into your quarters?
I think I think Casimir is going to risk exhaustion while Ro's taking the first watch. He's going to stay outside with Misha. He's still going to keep him outside in that little kind of enclosure we made.
You're going to be resting, though? I mean, kind of just chilling?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just a bonding sort of time, just sitting there with him, but not sleeping.
do give me a fortitude roll with advantage, though. Because you're not actively stressing yourself up. You're kind of resting, thinking about things.
Yeah.
Right? Would that be fair?
Yeah. Yeah, I host a lot of staring contests that he always loses with the wolf.
Yeah,
but
Misha's definitely a much better stare.
Yeah.
But there is something deep within the eyes when you look in there. More so than you realize.
18.
Yeah. DC was 15, so you do not get exhausted. Whether through a blessing, you're not sure. You feel like you should be more tired. Maybe you're wound up. Maybe you're going to crash tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
But when it's time, I think I also he can see Ro.
Yeah.
Doing the stuff, so he lets her have her time.
Okay.
I like the idea of that, like the older guy just sitting there not moving, and in the background the young 20-something. And,
it's like doing cartwheels where she doesn't.
So when Casimir comes to relieve you from your duty of watch, are you going to rest or are you going to stay up?
I can keep going.
I know you can, but it's good to take a break sometimes.
Okay.
Remember our training. We are a team. It's my turn.
I think she's gonna kind of like deliberately walk down to her bunk. I think she's gonna, do this determined, very proud speed walk.
Take a hot shower, probably.
No.
No.
I think she's gonna go. She's gonna go straight into her bunk.
Baryank's blood all over her.
Yeah,
No.
She walk by the twins or something. The twin boys, Yeah.
No, she's gonna walk straight by, and she's gonna go into her room. She's gonna shut the door, and I think she's gonna just start bawling.
Okay. Kind of crash.
She's
hit a wall.
Gonna collapse because she was emotionally moved before the attack, and then her adrenaline spiked up.
Oh yeah.
And now there's like, crap, I was daydreaming on the beach when something got stolen off of my ship that I'm responsible for as a pod guardian.
Yep.
And then she's literally been running laps for hours.
Yeah.
And she's just going to collapse in her bed.
The imagery is beautiful. The lights are probably dim in the room. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
And you just collapse and just bawl your eyes out. Well, just coming down from all of that.
Yeah, it's not even a specific emotion.
Just coming down.
It's a like wringing out the sponge type of ugly cry. And then I think she's gonna fall asleep quite soon.
Probably should hydrate. Yeah.
Awesome.
She'll probably do a lot of things.
Okay.
I think they're gonna happen in the morning.
Yeah. So I'll allow you not to have to fight off exhaustion. I feel like you're gonna crash enough to be okay for the next day. So it is the next day. It is morning. Cass, you are feeling better. Your animals are getting hungry, a little restless, a little excited for the fresh air. I think with allowing the fresh air onto the ship, I think that the animals, you had cows, rabbits, I think they're chickens. Yeah, I think they're all kind of getting a little like animals doing spring. If for any farmers who listen, right now when winter's breaking and they go nuts, I think they're kind of getting a little rambunctious.
So, especially when they're confused with our weather right now.
Oh gosh.
Let's not start.
Freezing, 40 the next day.
Just like my children. They're riding their bikes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's real.
So Casimir did not sleep, correct?
Yep, correct.
Misha rested after you went on to watch. He rested.
I'm pointing to Katie.
Oh, she's infected my mind with. No, I'm just kidding.
It's true. So he keeps calling Misha she. Now, in fairness, yes, coming from a Latin-based language.
Yeah. A is feminine.
I even know that Misha is a male name.
So Kaz.
No, it's great. I love it.
Kaz, you're probably the first one fully awake and ready for the day. Like, you've actually gotten a rest. You've been healed by Shukaku. You've been repaired. Your voice box is working. Because if I remember correctly, actually, your voice box was damaged.
Well, she started speaking in a different language.
Yep.
So I don't know if that was necessarily
It was damaged.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was more an aspect of me ripping.
It was a mixture of things, but yeah.
Okay.
But you are repaired. You actually feel relatively refreshed. Like, between Shukaku and your rest, like, shutting down. You wake up, though, and your animals are restless. What do you do?
Nobody else is awake at this point.
Casimir's technically awake. He's on watch.
Okay.
And Ro has not come out of her room yet.
Okay.
Galen, Ro, but
Spaladin.
the Spaladin Ro has not come out of her room yet. And most of the other people are resting still. It's been a long night. I mean, they were woken up.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's kind of on the edge.
Cowgirl early morning.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Early bird gets the worm.
Well, I guess I look at one of the cows. I'm like, you're hungry, right?
Roll presents for me.
Who's got a cow noise?
Do a cow face in the mic,
present.
Jake.
Yeah. Oh, man, your dice are hot.
17.
What?
No. The cow is about to speak.
Dude,
And then
dude, I've rolled 5 6s in a row.
Wow.
What is this black dice? You can't use this during Bomb Squad. This is the new this. I just rolled 5 6s in a row.
That's my DM dice.
Okay,
It's
we're
been
good.
very
That is-
specifically chosen.
That is a dangerous
My
dice.
LM dice.
Your LM dice. So, yeah, the cow, you almost sense it nods to you, but you know maybe it's just you. You don't know.
Don't you whisper the wild though?
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
A little,
So-
little info?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
Oh, it's so
Wow.
true.
What does my husband's t-shirt say?
Yeah.
I wish I was the LM.
Yeah. No, you are LMing the next game, and I'm playing in it.
The one who knows
Hey,
the least about the
For all of you who have joined our Patreon, look forward to our next.
Maybe exclusive content on our
Exclusive
local
content.
state.
Yes.
All right.
LMing of ignorant LMs.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a good playlist. Ignorant LMs.
That would be amazing. If you let me LM, it would be a hot
right.
mess. Sorry.
Kaz,
Carry
the
on.
cow almost.
Cass was gonna die from a cow charge.
Yeah. Close enough.
Yeah, the cow's very angry.
The cow almost seems like it nods and then nudges your hand.
Okay. So can I see Casimir?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can go see him. You cannot physically see him from your location.
So I wouldn't know that if he's awake. Well,
Is there something on our comms that could indicate that?
Yeah, like almost like you go to look him up and it says like available, like green.
okay.
Yeah, where Rose is do not disturb.
Okay, good. So then I'll
write
go
that
on the
line.
comm.
But yeah, it's just to know who's on watch.
Yes. So I'm going to go hunt. Casimir,
The
our friends need some food.
who are our friends? What happened? I have not seen anything. Ro did not report anything happening.
I love that moment.
What do you mean? Our friends who up here are furry fellas.
Ooh, through the comm.
Casimir just went like to combat mode. Straight back down again.
We need to find some place to house these animals. This is not
you hear a
the
rooster
right
in the
spot.
background. Really loud. You actually hear it. Like, it's not through the comms. You hear the rooster.
I love that. Both at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. We could start on that today. Yes. Why don't we get the twins on it?
I don't think we should send the twins out in the jungle.
What kind of resources do we have available on the ship?
Well, I was thinking that they probably shouldn't be on the ship anymore.
Duh. I was thinking about adding to that enclosure that we made for Misha. I think soon enough he will be able to be free and we can expand that.
I mean, it can be temporary, but I mean, have you ever seen a cow on a beach?
That's what I want Kristen's next t-shirt to say.
Oh,
Have you ever
gosh.
seen a cow on a beach?
So,
Oh, it's a thing. Google Images. There are cows on beaches. Actually, they look beautiful. I mean, this is...
That's because they're supermodel cows, obviously.
I don't know if I can...
Wait, I must.
Oh, they look like happy
beautiful.
cows.
So for our listeners, look up cows on beaches. I mean, they look relaxed.
That white cow on that beach,
And in the...
that's a Greek cow.
there's
It
just
does, yeah,
That's
yeah.
got to be a Greek cow.
very
White sandy beach.
long pause from Casimir.
Are you there?
I have not seen a cow on a beach. Technically.
It's because you live in Russia. There are no beaches.
Beaches.
Lived in Russia.
No, I
mean-
like that a lot. There are no beaches where I come from.
We're thinking grass and
No, I understand.
plants. Maybe some bugs for the...
Chickens.
Should
Chickens, yeah.
we perhaps... I do not know, and perhaps you know this better, what has any detailed research been done on what is okay for our Earth animals to feed on this planet?
Oh. I guess I didn't think about that. I figured it was good enough for big guys, it'd be good enough for ours.
I trust your expertise.
I mean, if you remember, the iguanodons were
Yeah.
grasping at seagrass and stuff like that. I mean, they're... So, for a quick lesson, the Chincoteague horses graze on seagrass and live. Yes, it did stunt their growth, and we don't exactly know where they came from, but they are wild horses, so... And I would say that Kaz would be able to pull the knowledge. And if I remember correctly, when we go back to when you guys went to the distress call of Misha, you, as you were exploring, were scanning things, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
So, and I would say that your data banks, when you quickly go back, Cass, maybe not Kristen, but Cass would
Yeah.
know that there is sustainable grass and plant life, even right inside the jungle.
Okay. So, if we just get a little bit off the beach, I think they'll be happier.
Very well.
I'm a little nervous about all of our friends out there.
You keep saying this word, friends.
The big friends. The ones with teeth.
Who are...
Sharp, pointy ones.
You keep using this word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Yes, yes. Homage.
Then why don't you... Thank you. Why don't you pick out the places you think are best? Then we will start seeing what materials we have available to us and what is needed to start building some kind of
Fencing.
fencing.
Maybe harvester can get us some, I don't know, tripwires or something to be able to know if something's going to come after them. Some kind of alarm system.
Duh. That would be good on multiple levels, actually. So, why don't you lay it out and I will get Gen and the twins started on some kind of resource collection. I will assist them.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Gens do not disturb is up right now.
Okay. Never mind.
Monte Pasha, wake up.
Volkov, I'm up. What do you need?
It's alright, bro. We are looking at some kind of corral building for Cass's friends.
The furry ones.
Yes, of course, the cows, I know.
See?
We're going to have
Let me get ready and I can lead a scouting mission. I'm ready to go.
Take your time.
There was no response from Gen.
Alright. He's not going to wake him up. But he will wake up the boys. If they don't wake up, he's going to their room to wake them up.
Do you like walk in and hit him with pillows kind of thing? Or like
no, just do the classic dad
or like
and turn
load
on
a
the
gun.
light. I turn on the light and just say, "You're busted."
At the same moment, can Galen walk by and just be like, I just need to take a quick shower and I'll be right back out. And then just keep walking.
I love it.
The boys sit up and they're just like, what? Oh,
Dobre,
like rubbing their eyes. What?
Where are you expecting me? We have some work to do. Get up, get dressed. Сейчас, пожалуйста.
Their voices are cracking a little bit.
I don't miss it.
You see the virtual reality video game sitting on the floor? No.
We make our choices and we live with them. Get up, we have some work to do. Cass needs help with her furry friends.
Okay.
Spasiba.
Because they got a little bit of training from their dad, so they're not going to delay.
Yeah.
So they get up and they go out. And all of you end up on the beach. Galen's freshly showered and ready to go. Are you taking Misha too?
Yeah.
So for day one, we'll say for the downtime, quote unquote, you guys are going to go out and explore for suitable locations to build a temporary farm? Or just
whatever.
gather...
I think a temporary farm.
Yeah,
Just like our first outpost. Like, it can be a farm, but
Oh,
it can
interesting.
also be like our first step into the jungle.
Well, you've gone in the jungle before, but yeah.
right, official.
Our first
Actual
intentional
exploration.
presence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little downtime activity, as I'm going to call it. And it's going to be like a challenge event. So
Cool.
And just side note, in the background, we'll assign Shikaku to start doing some kind of perimeter
correct.
security.
I was going to touch base with him, but yeah, he's going to be working on diagnosing the orb, stone, metallic object.
Okay.
And, right, security, stuff like that.
Your basic.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the D&D spell is, but where you can set the invisible wire and you know when someone's
Alarm.
walked in. Yeah. Is it alarm?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
No, you're good. So I'm going to do a little challenge event for each day of downtime here.
Okay.
So for this day, and this is going to be a little different than normal bomb squad. You guys are going to do only one roll, and you can't repeat the same roll between another. So, and I have a DC set for this.
There's nothing normal about Bomb Squad.
Touche.
But this is not
Thank
Bomb
you, I
Squad.
appreciate it.
This
So-
is Jacob's laboratory.
Between
Unmasked experience.
in character, I want you to kind of discuss what you're doing.
Okay.
And then report back to me the role you're going to accompany with it. Because obviously someone's going to do perception. But I'm kind of curious of what other roles.
Yeah.
Or what other things you're going to be looking
That
for
was
doing.
not-
We're just
Out of my
talking about the
mind.
first day right now. We're just talking about the first day right
Day
now.
one. Yep.
Day one. Okay.
Yep.
Cass, if you know what you want to do, or no, I'm processing still Casimir's emotions too.
Right, and understandably so, because I think
nothing happened.
If you want to open up into role play at any point with that, that's fine too.
Okay.
Perception makes a lot of sense. She wants to find the best area
spot,
that would be, for them, but close by.
Okay.
And go ahead.
I feel like I have a 3 in protection, so I think I'm gonna go with protection for this round.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I'm just kind of
I like that.
the muscle, if you will. I'm gonna scout ahead. I'm gonna look around. They're gonna be surveying the landscape, and
you're gonna be looking for any threats.
I'm going to.
I like that.
Yeah,
that really helps me.
Well, and I'm still on an adrenaline high.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna be looking every leaf that quivers. I'm seriously gonna be
quick draw on that.
Shooting it.
Okay.
So,
okay.
So I'm on point. I'm gonna be constantly moving.
Makes sense. Kaz.
Well, because I think
and Misha, because I want to mix this with your training too. So
These are really.
Oh man, this is interesting because it's only like the second day.
Wow, we've only been.
A
lot has happened.
Us as like the people that make up the Forest of Avenue Studios, we like to play in real time.
Yeah. I've noticed.
Yeah, I know it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
The hardcore players will appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm just because he's not. Man, yeah. If we'd had more training, I would have sent him with Ro, but we haven't spent a lot of time together yet. Okay. So, Casimir, I think, can see Ro's not really trying to hide her spastic type feelings right now, or So, he's gonna see that, be happy with that. He's gonna have the boys basically do whatever Cass says. So whatever Cass needs.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for the boys. I had what I thought they were gonna do, but I like this.
Yeah, basically he wants them to help because the one thing he wasn't sure about is resources.
Yeah.
Whatever resources we have or need for Cass to get what she
Human-wise, you
needs.
have a lot of resources between the birds and the raptors and things you've harvested.
Yeah.
You have quite a bit of resources for that.
But like raw materials
animal-wise-
for building was more what he was thinking.
Okay. So are you gonna roll presence?
Well, no, I don't think that's what he's gonna do.
Okay.
I think he's going to let Cass take the lead with the boys. His only concern to them is Cass picks her spot, and we need to know what resources we need to build whatever she needs.
Okay.
And then Ro is doing her protection, which she's good with, but he's also like can tell she's on edge. He knows that because of his past in the military, he knows that like happy trigger finger sort of thing. So he's gonna actually focus on the training with Misha for now, with the intent of keeping an eye out just on the group. If Ro's protecting the area, he's more just keeping an eye on the group, which I actually think he's going to use his prescience.
Okay. Like studying them, almost.
Yeah.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but studying them, almost checking their emotional value too.
Yeah, he's assessing both. So I'm trying to think of kind of the boon it would be, kind of like a precog.
Okay.
Really.
Right.
Getting a sense of the situation now in both for where's Misha and what kind of training does he need? How do I need to approach him, because he seems to be more intelligent than a standard wolf.
Correct.
And is huge. Where everyone's emotional state is, and so basically precog in the sense of what direction do I need to pursue for myself.
Okay. All right, give me those rolls.
I also think this is just one little addition. I think this works out well with Ro because she's kind of bringing in her flaw of naive.
Okay.
Where she's like, this is her first real mission off of a ship.
Interesting.
I mean, yesterday was a real mission, going to find Misha and everything. But like, she's dealing with true adrenaline and true emotions for the first time.
All right.
And I love that you're kind of like watching out for her because you see that naivete.
So are you
kind of
rolling at
coming
a
into play.
disadvantage?
I don't want to say that because I chose protection because I have a lower, it's a 3 instead of a 5. I didn't choose my agility, which is my strongest attribute, to like be patrolling with agility.
Okay.
So I don't want to necessarily bring in a disadvantage, but I just like to sort of, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that flavor does to it.
No,
Maybe
no,
I'll
no.
take.
No, I love it.
If we roll more
If you
than
give
once.
yourself disadvantage, he might give you a legend point.
I know, but
That's fine.
I'm kind of a legend point monger.
Okay. So
Using my flaws all the time.
all right, let's roll and see if we're successful. I'm not going to tell you the DC on this, but I'm rolling for the twins, and of course they roll well because these dice are loaded.
Net 20.
Oh gosh.
For you?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh,
kid.
well done.
These animals.
The
need it.
boys are on point. Whether they dipped into some coffee or some whatever.
Vodka.
Sure.
Sorry.
Whatever. Yeah. No, they are on
I was
point.
thinking more they feel Rose energy and they're like,
I think
gotta
they
match
smelled her
it.
shower. Like,
Is
not
it
the shower
lavender?
itself, but like she walked by and like her fresh scent, and they went like their testosterone went insane. So for all you young boys listening, I'm sorry.
Thank you for making me the hot one. I would like to, this mother of 4 in her 30s would like to thank this community for making her the hot one.
But they are on point, and they are like willing to do.
I'm sorry. I mean, your competition is a robot, a guy in his 50s who's scarred, and then
Daniel,
Don't take the moment away from
I'm
her.
sorry. I didn't.
Don't take the moment
I
away
never
from her.
said it.
Come on.
She is an ASMR.
This is my moment.
Right. It is. It is true. She's an ASMR. You get to roll on a table and get some random nice thing about you.
So
Wow.
Yeah, my
That seemed-
ASMR smelled really nice all the time.
all right, so the boys are on point, and they are listening to all of Cass's commands. They seem to be whatever it is you request of them. They locate it quickly, whether it's felling trees, whatever it is you need.
Okay,
So-
I got 26.
That
Did
is,
you get a nat 20?
I did.
Too?
yeah,
That's awesome.
That's an awesome.
the
That is
what?
an awesome success. What exact? Just real quick. Just you don't have to be too detailed, but what exactly is an ideal location for Cass?
So I was thinking that it would be someplace like at the tree line,
Okay.
but close to the ship with hopefully a little bit of grass that comes into
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that we can actually physically see the animals.
Roll
They're
me a-
not in the woods.
Roll me a d4, please. Exploding if it hits a 4.
Just going
3.
to briefly consult my gorgeous map made by Jake Seward.
All right. Let's see.
Ooh, oh, you're way close up on it too. Nice.
All right. Well, that's not, and it's not perfect detail. It just represents that. You know,
It's a
that's,
gorgeous map, Jake.
It's
No.
beautiful, and he knows
right.
it.
Nope. Yeah. So I want to keep rolling, and then I'm gonna detail what we find exactly. So we're gonna go to Galen. Roll.
I rolled a 10
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
with a nat 1.
Oh my god.
So all my shower went to the boys. None of it went.
That's all right. As it should.
So I'm gonna say that I think you're having a hard time focusing. Your character is like you're watching. Like if something was to come out, I think you would be able to jump in and protect. I think you're struggling though. Like your mind keeps drifting to the night before. Keeps drifting to the. Was that a thruster? Did I see something? Were we invaded? Right? I mean, and you can correct me if you're wrong, but that's.
No, I love that.
And I want to say you even like sometimes you like trip over a branch, or you know it's kind of funny. Like you like get distracted and then you trip, and I think because you're watching everybody else, right?
I think this is classic. I love that. Like classic. I have all the skills
Yeah.
to be successful in this, but my mindset is tripping up my own
Yeah,
refined skills.
and your naivety.
Yeah, I'm hyperactive. I want to do.
Actually, you actually shoot a leaf. It's like pretty bad. Like
Oh no.
Use one little shell of ammo on
Yeah.
a leaf.
Yeah.
You look great doing it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boys
No, your
enjoyed
form
it.
was like perfect. You're like, it was like one knee, perfect shot. Like you hit the leaf. I mean, it was.
My ponytail perfectly whips around
Yeah.
my face.
Some of the dino birds go
Yeah. Yeah.
The dino bird.
All right, Cass.
Breathing heavily.
Or Casimir.
I got 23.
Okay. Yeah.
Ryan, your dice love me. So
Yes, they do. So go ahead. And I'll let you flavor it because that's a success. So,
Okay.
what exactly? Just real quick.
Well, I think it's really for everyone else. It's just seeing all of
Yeah.
that, catching the shot.
Oh no, can you please roll as the LM right now and tell me if Volokov sees me shoot the leaf?
Oh, he most definitely. I don't have to roll. He most definitely sees it. I mean, there's no doubt with a 23. I'll roll if you'd like, but yeah, no.
Somebody post in the comments an expletive in Greek, and I will use it from now on.
That's good. Yeah, I think the big thing is connecting with Misha.
I'd say you're successfully connecting. Like,
Yeah.
basic commands, he seems to be picking up on quickly.
He's
From
not
sit
offended.
to,
Yeah.
you know,
Sedit.
sedate. Yeah.
Sedit.
It's Latin. You know, just to
Yeah.
different. And I think it takes a couple tries, but you are successful.
Yeah. I think that's it. I mean, the only other thing would be any threat around outside of natural threat. I mean,
Yeah.
he's looking for that alien,
Yeah.
whatever stole the trap.
You see nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So day one is a success overall.
Cool.
You do find a pretty ideal location about 3/4 of a mile away from the ship.
Yes.
So it's not too far, really, in all realisticness. It's right off the beach on the edge. There's actually a smidgen of like the sand dunes with some grass tufts, and you definitely you're gonna want to fell some trees and like clear an area, but save the logs. I mean, you got
build fence.
Cass find some good spots for a fencing, and it's a good mix. You even find a little bit of a small stream not too far from it too for fresh water.
Sweet.
All right. Is there any more roleplay you'd like to do for day one, or should we move into day two?
This is Jacob's laboratory.
An unmasked experience. This has been another fantastical episode of Jacob's Lab, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a review on your podcast app of choice to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us to continue creating high-quality content, but you will also gain access to bonus content and our private Discord, where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check our podcast description for the music and ambience that we use, and thank you so very much for joining the adventure, and we will see you next time.